Hey everybody, I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, today's trends, tomorrow's talk. We are so glad that you were joining us. And we've got friends all around the globe.
Yeah, we do, Matty.
Matt has all the friends in the world.
You know, this incredible show can be seen all over the world from our streamers, the American Forces Network, and of course, our 219 fantastic affiliates all over the country. If you want to see where you can see us all over the place, you can head to our website, dailyflashshow.com, click the Where to Watch. And today, we are thanking our friends at WGNM in Macon, Georgia.
Macon!
I got cousins there.
You got cousins?
Yeah,
in Macon.
Savannah, all that stuff.
Nice.
Macon is just
Dusty.
north of the Florida-Georgia border there. And every time I would drive through it, I'd say, Macon Bacon. That's what I always say.
Of course you would.
Because that's
Why
me.
wouldn't you?
I didn't know Little Richard was born there.
Little Richard's from Macon, Georgia?
Yeah,
really?
he was born there.
Wow. I bet he has a statue in this town square.
Good golly, I hope he does.
No.
No?
Not Macon.
Not Little Richard?
Let's go to California right now. There's a neighborhood in Richmond, California. Basically, they're a little on edge. You know how we've all look up on the power lines and we always see birds up there?
Yeah.
Well, they are now just residents there are documenting that these birds are just not necessarily exploding, but just falling off of these lines and they're dead. Right, so like a couple dozen reports of this, and so they're like, "Why are these birds coming off?" So they get the birds, they did an autopsy on it, and they say, "Well, this is very consistent with a pellet or BB gun injury." So we think that, but then there's no bullets; they're not being shot, right? Okay. So they're like, "Well, they must be getting electrocuted." And Pacific PG&E, if you're out in California, you know what we're talking about. PG&E and says that their power lines are compliant with the avian safety standards, so they're not exploding. But now they've actually had to turn it over to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife to investigate it because they're not finding bullets, but they say it's consistent to being shot by a BB gun or a pellet gun or whatever. And they're finding not all in the same place, so it's not like it's one area.
So if I remember correctly, California has rolling blackouts because their aging power grid is out of sorts with how much power that they use. And oftentimes, if you lose power in a neighborhood and a bird is sitting on a wire, once the power goes back on, it sends an electric shock through the wire. So that's probably, I'm guessing, could be a possibility.
And then PG&E doesn't want to take any responsibility right now. We're compliant, but they say we're compliant, but that doesn't mean that certain line is or what. Or
doesn't mean the birds read the disclaimer form and said, well, only on rolling blackouts should you not be on our power lines.
Or what they did in the documentary Jurassic Park and threw a stick at it to see if
it
still
did.
yes,
yes,
you
could do that.
If you ever watch birds when they're up there, maybe it's just me. Maybe I shouldn't even open up this can of worms.
Open it up.
A bird would
You've already
but
started.
I go up there and I just think because you see them one will fly and then one will fly and be for a second and then the other right next to it take off and I go, one of those two birds don't like each other. I put this. I personify them all what are they all talking about up there? Why are they all in the right? Hey guys, what's happening?
This is a conspiracy. The government machines used to spy on you.
It's the birds aren't real.
The birds are
Our
drones.
power lines are recharging them so they can go on their next flight.
Oh.
James, that's crazy, but that makes a lot of freaking sense. And I could see that happening.
That would make a good plot for them.
Yeah, it is. The birds, and they're up on the power lines. They can look into our windows.
Yep.
And that mockingbird that's outside mine that does every single bird in the world.
Yeah.
I want to electrocute.
And that poops on your car rear side view mirror.
Now, when you're staring aimlessly at these power lines with these birds, pondering what's going on, it's like when I found you just mumbling in our office, staring into a corner 5 minutes ago.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. So I'm in the back corner because we're going to remodel our flashback room, and I was standing there during commercial break, and I was like, man, I get right here. I'm literally in the corner. And Matt walks by, and he's like, what the? I go, who's he? I'm standing in the corner. He's like, what the hell are you doing?
It's like psycho killer stuff going on.
I'm finding out where we can put the makeup tables. And Matt gave me a look like, sure you are.
Sure, okay, all right.
I was that one lone bird.
You were that guy.
I'm gonna go call my mom. I just I let you keep mumbling. Call it a bad attitude.
And Matt's the one flying off the wire
now I know why the birds are leaving.
You're nuts.
We got the scene with Doreen. She's talking to great country legend Rodney Dillard. We'll be talking to him. Well, that's coming up right here on Daily Flash.